Good lad, Oscar. Good boy. Let's this way. Let's sit there. He's a good lad. Sit there. Sit there. He's a good boy. He's a good lad. Sit there. Shh. This way. What's that? Shh. Sit there. He's a good lad, Oscar. Good boy. The toilet's not shut. Shut.
Charlie 4, Echo Control, you in?
Yeah, go ahead, Control.
Charlie 4, Romeo 9 to DB at the rear of Terminal 3 on Belt 4. Can you copy that, please?
Yes, I'll attend.
What's happened?
One of the rummage crews has got a double-bottom suitcase out the back, and from the flight it's on, I should imagine there'll be heroin in it, so I'll have to now go and see to it.
Would Nazia Khan and Mohammed Bashir please go now to the Immigration Assembly area at the meeting point? Nazia Khan and Mohammed Bashir to the Immigration Assembly area at the meeting point, please.
That's all right. So you live in Pakistan, not England?
No, I live in England.
Oh, you live in England?
Yeah, right now.
Yes.
Is this your briefcase?
Yeah.
So wait, please. What business are you in normally?
I got electrical motors manufacturing.
Where? In Islamabad.
Yeah, yourself and me will take the target.
I'll take the hangers
You
on.
look after the bag.
All right, I'll take the bag.
Okay. Charlie 1, Charlie 1, Charlie 4. Yes, can you go into the concourse, link up with Charlie 3 and Yankee 1, and if you can organise the taking out of any meters. I'll give you a lift off from the channel in a few minutes. A male wearing a maroon anorak, light grey trousers. She's also accompanied by a female. She's wearing a yellow cardigan and she has a neck bandage on, and underneath the yellow cardigan she's wearing a sort of a grey flowered ethnic type dress. Charlie 4 to all mobiles, no change, target still in the green channel. Charlie 4 to all mobiles, lift off, lift off, lift off. Just sit down there, sir. Okay. Do you have a passport with you there? No,
I have
it's in your baggage.
1730?
Yeah. Arrested, car park, Terminal 3,
Arrested.
on a chicken curve.
Passport.
My auntie.
Your auntie, is
Where's this lady going? She doesn't speak English.
She doesn't.
No, it's okay first.
she? Where is the key for the suitcase?
This is mine suitcase.
Where is the key? That is the key. Thank you. Leave that there. Two keys, Ken. Yes, if you'd like to sit down again.
Yes?
Have you got an anything?
Can you go?
Key provided by him out of his right hand pocket.
You want to put a note in?
Yes, I will note. No, no.
Combination 00. No. On the suitcase. This suitcase. We want it for this one.
Where is the key for this suitcase?
Yes, my auntie's suitcase.
Who has the key? Who has the key? Your auntie?
I need translator.
If you have trouble with my English, I'll explain. We'll get a translator for you in a minute. But at the moment,
Just sit down, sir.
at the moment, I will speak slowly to you so that you can understand. Okay?
Yeah.
Who has the key to this suitcase? Key for this suitcase. You have the key
Yes.
for that.
From that.
There's the key there. Fit that.
My auntie.
Has key.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I will speak slowly.
Have you got key from the auntie?
From the auntie.
Yeah. Louise is taking note of it.
Sit down, sir.
Yes, let him watch. No, let him watch. You watch. Watch
Yes.
him
Yes.
with that.
Can you open the name for us, please?
Oh, Jim, you're any good at these? I'll cut myself.
Oh, I need gloves.
Yeah.
And cut yourself.
Try not to. It's
on the...
yeah.
It's open there.
Who's coming in with you?
I don't know, they're going to get
an interpreter for...
an interpreter, yeah. She
From
speaks
Karachi.
Urdu. Yeah.
Mind your bloody fingers.
We're going to have to shut the door, we're going to do a search.
Just test a bit of that.
There you go. It's going.
Yeah. It's going already purple.
Happy, Jim?
Where were you going to stay in this country? London.
You live in this country?
Yeah.
What's your address?
I don't know address.
Well, how long have you been living here?
My auntie,
Yeah?
he's ill.
You were going to
No.
stay with your auntie?
Look after. I am with him, look after.
So you're going to stay with your
Yes.
uncle?
I with them, I stay with them.
Address in Pakistan. Where do you live? Is it on the passport?
Yes. Yes.
That's your address?
Yes.
You still live there?
Yes.
Right, we need two Urdu.
Can you look after this and I'll go with Dave and I'll do the phone call? Sorry,
Yeah.
with him. Okay,
Yeah.
and we'll get that other thing on it.
Got a suitcase, haven't you? Yeah. And it's got about 2 kilos in it. The chap understands a bit of English, but not a lot, and he said he speaks Urdu. He prefers Urdu.
Yeah, that's right.
So, if you can go in with Bob, basically, all we wanted is story and his explanation as regarding the suitcase.
Yeah.
It's in the double top and bottom.
All right.
Bob will,
The woman he's travelling with is his auntie.
obviously, we're interested in where it's going more than anything.
Okay, yeah.
But Bob will be in there with you.
Yeah, okay.
Is anyone upstairs, Dave? Can you call the lad in?
Does he have any objections to being tape recorded? It is a tape recording, and the tapes will be sealed afterwards and signed by him and by me. They will not be opened, and he will have access to the tapes later on, and I will give him a letter form explaining that to him later on.
ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਹੈ ਨਾ
ਜੀ
ਇਹ ਟੇਪ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ
ਜੀ
ਤੇ ਟੇਪ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਜਿਸਲੇ ਟੇਪ ਰਿਕਾਰਡ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਏਗਾ
Thanks a lot.
Now, Mr. Jagger, you think we better tell the lady what we're going to do, to examine, let her examine, and we examine the suitcase in her presence. I'll be wearing plastic gloves anyway.
इसको वही करने लगे, मैं आपको बताने लगा हूँ। इस सूटकेस को अब हम खोलेंगे और आपको दिखाएंगे।
This is an interview with Mr. Mohammed
Mujahid.
Mujahid. This interview has been tape recorded. I am Robert Stevenson, Customs Officer. Also present is Mr. Sid Posada, Customs Officer.
I've liaised with my colleagues and I've removed the bag from them because at the end of the last tape you intimated that you wanted to see inside the suitcase to make sure that it is yours.
Looks a bit of a tip to me. Let's close these. I want to see it moving around here.
We want to be sure that it is your suitcase.
ये आपका सूटकेस है? क्या ये आपका सूटकेस है?
भी ऐसे कलर के बीसियों भी हैं.
She says that there can be many suitcases of the same color. She can't be sure unless she has seen the inside of it.
Does it resemble the case that she bought?
जो सूटकेस आपने खरीदा था वो सूटकेस इसी किस्म का था?
मैं कह रही हूँ अभी मेरे सामने बीसियों ऐसे निकले
पर
हैं.
जो सूटकेस आपने खरीदा था वो इस किस्म का सूटकेस था?
इस किस्म का था.
Yes, the suitcase she
ये
bought
मैं कहती हूँ
was of
इसी
this
किस्म का
type.
था. लेकिन बीसियों यहाँ मेरे सामने निकले हैं.
She said there were many others, you know, she has seen going out.
That is understood. We would want to establish ownership of this case.
इसको आप खोलें मैं देखें कम से
वही
कम
करने
मेरी
लगे.
चीज़
Would you like to come round?
आइए, why don't you put it on the table?
I could do. Just
Yeah, put it on the table. It's easier. The lady is not. You know,
Well, I want to
नहीं, मैं नीचे
open the
झुक नहीं
lining as
सकती.
well.
Yeah, she can't bend down.
You just.
Yeah.
This is on 000, yeah?
जी.
उर्दू या पंजाबी?
उर्दू.
उर्दू बोला. अच्छा, I'll speak उर्दू. मैं उर्दू बोलूँगा. ठीक है.
You are not obliged to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you say may be given in evidence.
Sometimes these locks are sticky.
एक जैसा नंबर हो तो तब खुलता है.
Will you please not touch
No,
too much?
no.
Let me move the things if you want to
Sorry.
see. No, that's not a problem, but I want you to be clear that what I'm... Do you recognize these clothing?
क्या ये कपड़े पहचानती हैं आप?
ये मेरा.
She says this is not my suitcase.
Are you saying this is not your suitcase?
No.
When you were stopped by customs, was this with you and your nephew?
He's under arrest on suspicion of importing drugs.
आप ज़ेरे हिरासत हैं इस शक से कि आप यहाँ ममनुआ मंशियात लाएं.
किस किस्म की?
ये शक है. तो ये बाद में पता चलेगा जब इंटरव्यू, इसीलिए इंटरव्यू हो रहा है.
उन्होंने खोला नहीं.
She said that they did not open it.
No, but
सिर्फ ये बैग उन्होंने पूछा, उनको दिखाया, उन्होंने कहा गिफ्ट वगैरह आप लाए. मैंने उनको चेन
She said the only bag they opened was this bag.
आप
And they
उनको
said,
बुला के पूछ
did
सकते
you
हैं.
bring any gift? And she had a small gift which she showed to
so
them.
the suitcase wasn't open in the channels
No.
by the customs officers?
No.
You said,
जी.
when we were speaking before, that inside your suitcase was a quantity of ladies' clothing and child's clothing.
Could you ask him who he wishes to
किसको
contact?
ये जो मेरे साथ आंटी थी, उनको.
The auntie which was traveling with him. He would like to inform the auntie which was traveling with him. वो कहाँ है?
इनको पता जो मुझे लेके हैं, उनके बैगेज उन्हीं के पास.
The people who brought me here, they know about her.
Yes, could you tell him his auntie is here with customs now?
आपकी आंटी भी हमारे पास कस्टम ही में है अभी भी. तो आप उनसे बात करेंगे?
जी.
He wants to talk to her.
He wishes to talk to her.
Yeah.
If you just give me a minute, I shall go and inform my senior officer that and find out what is.
आप ये अपने सीनियर अफसर को जो आपकी है ना ख्वाहिश उसका बताने जा रहे हैं.
She said some towels were in the suitcase. There I said to her that
आप
there are
उसको
towels
खोलें
in.
तो उसमें तौलिए हैं.
She says open that other suitcase. There are
बच्चे के
towels
कपड़े हैं उसमें.
and there are some children clothing in that suitcase
Mrs.
as well.
Thomas, this is a child's clothing.
She says
This is ladies' clothing.
No.
No,
No.
that is a child's clothes.
प्लीज आप उसको खोलें, उसमें देखें मेरे बच्चे के कपड़े उसमें पड़े हैं या नहीं पड़े हैं.
आप ये कह रही हैं कि ये चीजें आपकी नहीं है.
ये मेरी नहीं है.
She says these things.
You're not having. You deny this, do you? That this is your bag.
आप ये
नहीं,
कह रही
मेरा
हैं कि
bag
ये
नहीं.
आपका सूटकेस नहीं है.
नहीं.
Do you recognize any of these garments at all?
कोई भी इसमें कोई भी
नहीं, नहीं.
कपड़ा जो है वो क्या
नहीं.
आप पहचानती हैं कि आपका है?
है ही नहीं.
She says none of
That
the
would
clothes.
normally be enough
मेरे
for a person
कपड़े
to
सिर्फ
recognize it, wouldn't it?
उसमें 5-6 जोड़े कॉटन के हैं.
She says she has only got 5 or 6 cotton.
और 2-3
dresses.
नाइटियाँ
And there
सिल्की हैं पहनने वाली, रात को सोने वाली.
and she's got 2
और
or 3
underwear हैं उसमें.
nighties for wearing at night, and she's got some silk underwear in that.
How long were you going to stay in UK?
यहाँ पे आपने कितनी देर ठहरना था?
ये डॉक्टर को ट्रीटमेंट करानी थी. 10 दिन कहता है, 15 दिन कहता है।
So it depends on the doctor.
उसके ऊपर डिपेंड था।
She depends on the doctor, 10 days or 15 days.
Because that doesn't sound like a lot of clothing to spend for a lady for 10 or 15 days.
Here, Sid. There's a cellar in the back garden.
We'll have to do that later on. Certainly, I'd be interested to know what we can get, whether we can get a mirror to look behind there. There's a banker's draft here for, or to change money for about £900.
As soon as she is free, we will allow him to speak to her.
She says her clothes were in a similar sort
और
of
मैं आपको
bag.
पूरे बता रही हूँ, उसमें मेरी 3 नाइटियाँ हैं।
Who gave him his ticket?
आपको टिकट किसने दिया आपका आने का?
आने का उन्होंने, कज़न ने,
आंटी के कज़न ने।
जी।
The ticket was given to me by auntie's cousin.
Did he pay for the ticket?
वो टिकट के पैसे किसने दिए?
मुझे सिर्फ टिकट मिला, इन्होंने दिए होंगे।
इन्होंने?
कज़न ने।
I just got the ticket. Perhaps the ticket was paid for by the cousins.
He has no other idea how the ticket was paid for.
आपको और कुछ पता नहीं है? क्या पता है कि पैसे किसने दिए थे? टिकट?
ये मुझे कुछ नहीं पता, क्योंकि मेरे वालिदैन बहुत गरीब हैं।
My parents are very, very poor. They can't send me.
This suitcase has already been examined by customs officers before I've had it. You'll be able to see this plastic tape here. Can you see the plastic tape?
ये plastic tape क्या आप देख रही हैं? ये पहले जो है दूसरे customs officers ने इसका मुआयना किया था। तो ये टेप अब इसको हटाकर आपको दिखाएंगे कि इसमें क्या है।
मुझे इसे देखने से गरज क्या है? मेरा बैग नहीं है।
She says she's not interested in looking inside that suitcase because that's not her suitcase.
Well, whether she's
फाड़ें
interested or not, I propose to open it in her presence and show her.
चाहे आप उसको देखना चाहें या ना, फिर भी वो आपको दिखा रहे हैं।
हाँ, वो आपकी मर्जी।
So it's up to you. She's not interested.
I understand there is loose powder here. Can you see inside the little bit of foam here under the fabric? There's foam, and then there is what appears to be a cardboard built inside, and inside that there are another plastic sort of sachet with a powder inside. Can you see that?
क्या ये जो
Can you see that powder?
ये कपड़ा जो है इसके नीचे जो है फोम है और उस फोम के नीचे जो है एक गत्ता सा है और उसके नीचे एक पाउडर सा है। ये पाउडर क्या आप देख रही हैं? ये पाउडर बैग में है पाउडर।
See, this bag is split. That bag is split.
इस बैग में एक पाउडर सा है।
Inside is powder.
ये पाउडर है इस बैग में, देख रही हैं आप?
अरे बाबा, खुदा के लिए ये मेरा बैग ही नहीं।
Inside the lining and the outside of the case is.
खुदाया मेरा बैग
She says,
नहीं
in the
है।
name of God, I'm telling you that this is not my suitcase.
Hey,
Yeah, no, it's free.
£1,092.
Who met him at Karachi airport?
कराची एयरपोर्ट पर आपको कौन मिला?
कराची एयरपोर्ट पे इनका बेटा।
उसका क्या नाम है?
उसका नाम है पप्पू।
I was met at Karachi airport by auntie's son.
Was this the day before he flew to London?
ये कौन से दिन था? लंदन आने से एक दिन पहले या उसी दिन?
ये रात
कल
पिछले, हाँ,
उसी दिन, कल ही,
जी हाँ,
हफ्ते की रात को। Yes, it was on the same day when I flew to Karachi, from Karachi to London.
Do you recognize that substance?
क्या ये आप ये जो चीज है इसको पहचानती हैं? ये जो पाउडर है?
खुदारा नहीं पहचानती। देखो, मैंने हज किया हुआ, मैंने 2 उम्रे किए हुए। खुदा ना करे कि ऐसे हम फरूज नहीं है कि मैं ऐसा काम करने की।
She says I've been to Hajj and I do not believe in these things and I do not know.
5 वक्त की नमाज़ी हैं हम लोग।
Yes, and she says she prays 5 times a
हमें
day.
ऐसे काम करने की जरूरत है।
She says she doesn't need to do
अगर
these
इतने
things.
नीच होते तो हम लोग यहाँ पे काम सिर्फ अपनी चेकिंग के लिए यही नहीं आ सकते। घर पे भी करवा सकते हैं, लाहौर में भी करवा सकते हैं, कराची में भी करवा सकते हैं।
She says that if she was so low, she would not have come for treatment to this country. She would have got treatment done either in Lahore or in Karachi.
Well, she's invoked a godlike expression to say that she's been to Hajj. But has she ever seen a substance like that?
क्या
Whether she's
आपने
involved or not?
पहले कभी इस किस्म का पाउडर जो है वो देखा है कभी ब्राउन पाउडर जो है
माशाअल्लाह मैंने नहीं
she says she has never seen that
by
kind of
God
powder.
मैंने नहीं
What do you think that is?
क्या आपको मालूम है कि क्या चीज़ है वो क्या पाउडर वो क्या किस
आप तो पंजाबी समझते मुसलमान ही हैं
हाँ.
ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह मुझे कुछ
She says
और ना मैंने मेरी आंखें सड़ जाएं अगर मैंने कभी ये चीज़ देखी हो या पता
she says she doesn't know anything about that.
देखिए आप समझते हैं कि हज कितनी चीज़ है हम मुसलमान हैं
She says for Muslims Hajj is a very important thing and she
तो कभी झूठ नहीं बोल सकते उसके बाद
a person who's been for a Hajj will not tell any lies.
Mr. B.M. Patel meeting Jashbai Laxmidas Patel to the Immigration Assembly area.
He says nobody even smokes cigarettes in our house. Does anything.
कोई ड्रिंक नहीं करता है
Nobody
कोई सिगरेट
drinks.
नहीं पीता है कोई
Nobody
कुछ नहीं कोई
smokes
कुछ
cigarette.
नहीं
It's, I understand what you're saying, but what I have to say to you, by the way you are answering my colleague in your own language, it appears to me that you know this is something prohibited, because you're talking about you had no reason to do this. You're speaking as if it is a prohibited thing to do. Can you?
She says, had I bought it and had I put it in, then I would know it. I did not put it.
इतनी इंटेलिजेंट तो मैं हुई नहीं कि इस किस्म का मैं काम कर सकूं
She
आप
says,
ये
I
तो
am not
सोचिए।
so intelligent that I would do that kind of thing. I did not put that stuff, so I do not know.
So a first summary of all what's gone on would be that she's denying the suitcase is the one that she brought. She's denying the clothing. We've opened up this incision and
तो
she's
आप
also
अभी तक
denying
यही
that.
कह रही हैं कि ये सूटकेस
ये
जो है
मेरा है ही
आपका
नहीं।
नहीं है, ये कपड़े आपके नहीं है और इसमें जो वो पाउडर है उसके बारे में आपको कुछ मालूम
कुछ
नहीं है.
मालूम नहीं।
She says, yes, this is not her suitcase. The things in the suitcase do not belong to her. She doesn't know anything about the powder.
Why did he tell me in the customs green channel that he had packed all the suitcases?
तो आपने जो ग्रीन चैनल है I did not understand fully. I thought you were pointing out towards the brown suitcase.
No, I explained it to him twice, as my notebook says, and he did understand.
इन्होंने आपको 2 दफे तफसीलन बताया, समझाकर बताया और पूछा कि ये सूटकेसेस आप किसने पैक किए थे, तो आपने कहा कि मैंने पैक किए. तो ये आपने क्यों कहा?
मैं सिर्फ अपना सूटकेस समझा था.
I thought you were talking about my own suitcase.
Yes, well, I'll go over that later. So his suitcase was already packed, and all the other suitcases were already packed when he left, to go in the taxi. When you arrived at the airport, who unloaded the taxi and took the suitcases to the airline?
जब आप कराची एयरपोर्ट पर पहुंचे, तो कार से सूटकेसेस किसने उठाकर वो चेक इन के लिए एयरलाइन तक ले गए? कौन, किसने वो?
एयरलाइन तक नहीं, हमने वहाँ पे वो ड्राइवर ने रखे ट्रॉली पे, आंटी दिखेलती उधर रह गई, जिधर ये बुक नहीं होता सामान उधर डाल दी बस.
The driver took the suitcases out of the car, put it on the trolley, and the auntie pushed the trolley to the checking point.
But his auntie's not very well. Why didn't he push the trolley?
आपकी आंटी तो बीमार है, वो तो तंदुरुस्त नहीं है, तो आपने क्यों ट्रॉली को पुश नहीं किया? आपने क्यों नहीं ट्रॉली ले गए वहाँ?
वो खुद ही पुश कर रही थी.
She was pushing it herself.
Why did he not? Because she has come here for hospital treatment, I believe.
वो तो यहाँ बीमारी का इलाज कराने के लिए आई, ये तो आपने उनके लिए
वो इतनी वजनी नहीं थी ना, वो इतनी वजनी नहीं थी.
That was not so heavy.
Well, tonight she's both denied the possession of the suitcase. In other words, she said it wasn't hers, nor was any of the clothing. And when the substance was revealed in the lining of the suitcase, she denied that. Then the film crew went outside and she broke down and admitted that the suitcase was hers. It was purchased by her, it was packed by her, but the only thing she's not admitting now is that it contains the brown powder which we believe to be heroin. Now look, do you understand me when I speak? Excuse me. No, look, do you understand me?
He says, I will not tell lies.
बताया इनको कि ये पठान लोग रसीद भेजते हैं उन्होंने कहीं अपना मकसद बनाए हो और उन्होंने जल्दी में दे दिया मैं देखो खुदा के लिए
Please, look, do you understand me when I speak to you?
क्या आप समझती हैं जब ये आपसे बात करते हैं तो?
थोड़ी समझ आती है कुछ नहीं आती है मुझे.
We'll carry on the way we are then. Do you feel well enough to speak to me again?
क्या आप ठीक हैं? आप जो है इंटरव्यू दे सकती हैं या आप थोड़ी देर रुकना चाहती हैं?
मैं दे देती हूँ इंटरव्यू. क्या दे रहे हैं?
अभी आपसे वो सवाल फिर दोबारा से पूछने हैं कि आपका सूटकेस है, चीजें आपकी हैं वो, और उसके बाद में
मुझे माफ कर दे. जो मुझ पे डंड लगाना चाहते लगा दे, मुझे खुदा के लिए माफ कर.
आप हम ये
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. मैं खुदा और रसूल कुरान ले आए, मैं हाथ पे उठाने के लिए तैयार.
आपने पहले ये कहा था कि वो सूटकेस आपका नहीं है.
मैं डर गई. मैंने कहा पता नहीं मुझे क्या है, मैं क्या कहूँ.
और आपने ये कहा कि आपके कपड़े नहीं है.
मैं क्या कहूँ, मैं क्या करूँ, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही थी. मैं क्या करूँ.
आप जो है अभी आपसे सवाल पूछेंगे तो आप
खुदा रसूल के लिए
पहले आप जो है.
When they got to London, did you unloaded the luggage off the belt onto the trolley?
जब आप यहाँ पहुँचे एयरपोर्ट पे, जब वो सामान आता है ना, तो वहाँ से सामान किसने उठाया? I lifted that.
He lifted it onto the trolley and you.
और आप ही ने ट्रॉली पे रखा?
Yeah, मैंने.
I just loaded the trolley.
Did he push the trolley to customs?
फिर आप कस्टम में से ट्रॉली खुद पुश करके लाए? आप लाए? Yes, I pushed the trolley.
But he pushed it this time, but he didn't push it in Pakistan.
आपने यहाँ तो ट्रॉली पुश की, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में कराची में चढ़ने से पहले जब चेक इन कराई तो उस वक्त तो आपने नहीं की.
वहाँ पे फासला बड़ा थोड़ा सा, सिर्फ जो ना लेके ना तकरीबन यहाँ से ये सामने कमरे से ना इतना फासला है वहाँ से.
The distance over there was very, very little, and he is explaining that the distance was only from this room to the other room.
Yes, I see. Right now, what does he do for a living? Is he working?
आप क्या करते हैं?
मैं ऑटो एंड डीजल मैकेनिक का काम सीखता हूँ.
I am an apprentice in auto diesel engineering.
Car mechanic.
Car mechanic, yes.
Mrs. Almas, I want to speak to you again, but I want you to feel well. Do you not feel well at the moment?
क्या आपकी तबीयत ठीक है?
You want some water? Do you understand me when I speak slowly? A little bit. Look, I want you to rest. Get yourself composed. Do you understand me? Calm yourself down.
मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही मेरे साथ क्या हुआ. मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रही मेरे साथ क्या हुआ. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही मेरे साथ क्या हुआ.
Is his auntie a very rich woman?
आपकी आंटी बहुत अमीर हैं?
जी.
Yes.
Where does she get her money from?
वो पैसा कहाँ से लेती है?
पता नहीं.
I don't know.
You don't know?
मैं आपका हाथ जोड़ती हूँ.
Let's have a drink of water.
मैं आपके पाँव पड़ती हूँ. खुदा के लिए मेरी इज्जत को न रुलाएं.
Yes, but I can't speak to you when you're like this, can I?
आप थोड़ी देर के लिए
आप इनको बताएं.
आप थोड़ी देर के लिए आराम
कि
करें.
ये चीज जो करते हैं डिलीवरी ये पठान लोग करते हैं.
आप थोड़ी देर के लिए आराम करें, पानी सब्र रखें, और उसके बाद जो है आपको जब आपकी तबीयत ठीक हो जाएगी उसके बाद आपकी जो है दोबारा इंटरव्यू लेंगे. ठीक है?
No, what I mean is, has he known her weeks, years, months, many since he was born?
आप अपनी आंटी को कब से जानते हैं?
मैं इनको जानता हूँ बचपन से.
I know her from the childhood.
From the child. So he has met her many
क्योंकि ये
times.
मेरी
आप उनके
खाला के नहीं मेरी अम्मी की फूफो की बेटी हैं.
She is my mother's cousin.
He has met her many times.
और आप उनके पास कई दफे गए हैं?
No.
Not many times.
No. कितनी दफा गए हैं?
ये मेरा ख्याल है मैं फर्स्ट टाइम गया था कराची और ये पहले इनसे एक दफ़ा बस लाहौर में मिला हूँ.
I went to Karachi first time and met her there. Before that, I have only met her once in Lahore.
And he does not know how she earns a living or where she gets her money.
और आपको नहीं पता वो क्या काम करती हैं और कैसे वो पैसा कमाती हैं.
उनके मियाँ का सुना है कि वो कराची में उनका कारोबार है, ये नहीं पता.
I have heard that her husband has business in Karachi.
Can I speak to you a moment quickly? That I have to put more questions to you regarding the suitcase, because I believe that it contains a controlled drug, which is a very serious offence. But I want you to understand through my colleague that I am quite prepared to wait until you are feeling a little better.
आप ये कह रहे हैं कि ये दोबारा से आपको इस सूटकेस के बारे में सवालात करना चाहते हैं और इसमें जो चीज़ें हैं उनके बारे में आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं और उसके अंदर जो मुंशियात दिखाई गई है आपको उसके बारे में आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं, पर अभी आपसे नहीं पूछेंगे क्योंकि आप
एक बात आप इनको बता दें कि ये ज़्यादा लोग जो उधर होते हैं ये पठान क्योंकि स्मगलिंग लोग करते हैं. हो सकता है उन्होंने कोई अपने लिए बैगी तैयार की है और जल्दी में उन्होंने मुझे दे दिया. इसकी मैं कसम नहीं दे सकती. समझ आई क्या?
What she is saying is that most of the people who sell these suitcases in that shopping precinct are Pathans.
Yes.
They might have made this suitcase for someone and in a hurry they gave that suitcase to her.
क्योंकि जल्दी में मैं गई.
Can you just explain to her though, madam, that we are at present not on tape, and I want her to remember that she's under caution. I'm going to record it.
लेके आई हूँ कि क्योंकि जाना था.
She said I went in a hurry. I had 10 minutes.
तैयारी भी करनी थी.
So I just got it in a rush and I just. आप आराम. अभी आप जो है हौसला रखें.
हौसला मैं क्या रखूं, मैं तो अपनी जान से परेशान हूँ.
आप हौसला रखें, आप हौसला रखें और जब तक आप ठीक तरह से महसूस नहीं करेंगे उतनी देर तक हम आपकी इंटरव्यू नहीं ले सकते.
बीमार हूँ मैं, ऐसी बुरी की हरकतें पता नहीं मैं खुद बचती हूँ कि नहीं. मैंने किसके लिए मैंने ऐसा.
The Patan people are from the north, aren't they? That's right. And they deal in drugs and smuggle things.
That's right. Yes.
I'm not sort of trying to put words into the lady's mouth, but she'll have to realise in her own tongue that she really, has to be interviewed a little further.
Yes.
If she doesn't feel like it, we can wait.
Yeah. What
we really can't leave it.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, why don't we leave her?
Yes. I don't want her to say things that we can't.
No, we can go back on the tape
because it's.
We can repeat the whole thing on the tape. We can repeat the whole thing on the tape.
There.
नहीं आप बैठे, आपने जो पूछे मुझसे.
Is she actually saying now that
she can ask whatever you want? आप थोड़ी देर के लिए आराम कर लें
कोई आराम की बात आप बैठे मुझे तसल्ली दे मेरी जान.
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि आपको तसल्ली दे रहा हूँ कि आप थोड़ी देर जो है इस तरह से जो है हम इंटरव्यू जो है जारी नहीं रख सकते क्योंकि
नहीं मैं नहीं रोती.
आप थोड़ी देर के लिए जो है
मैं नहीं रोती, मैं नहीं कुछ कहती. आप मुझसे पूछे मैं बता.
थोड़ी देर के लिए जो है आप आराम कर लें.
मैं आराम से.
आप आराम कर लें फिर हम वापस आ जाएंगे.
मैं आराम से.
I'm catching the Patan thing, but what I want, nobody gives a suitcase away for 500 rupees.
We can go on that tape,
Yeah, but I mean, how is she going to calm down?
Ask him why this auntie he's only met twice would pay a lot of money to buy him a ticket to come to London.
आपकी आंटी जिसको सिर्फ आप जिंदगी में 2 दफे मिले हैं, इतना पैसा खर्च करके आपको लंदन क्यों लाई है?
ये तो पता नहीं.
This I don't know.
Doesn't know. No reason. Can't give any reason.
जितनी देर तक हमें आप मेरी बात सुन लेते हैं.
एक सेकंड.
हाँ.
आप मुसलमान?
मैं मुसलमान नहीं हूँ.
नहीं. किसी मुसलमान को ले आए. मैं कुरान के ऊपर हाथ रख के कहने को तैयार हूँ.
उसकी जरूरत जो है वो नहीं पड़ेगी.
क्यों? उसके हमारे मजहब में कुरान के आगे बढ़ से कोई चीज
उसकी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी क्योंकि आपने एक दफा पहले जो है हमको झूठ बताया है. आपने पहले झूठ बोला है कि ये आपका सूटकेस नहीं है, इसमें आपकी चीजें नहीं.
कौन से शुरू
आपने झूठ बोला है, मानती हैं आप?
मैं मानती हूँ।
आपने झूठ बोला।
मैं कौन
तो
सी शो गई इसलिए कि पता नहीं ये क्या है।
वो झूठ बोलने की उसकी वजह थी कोई? जब आपने देखा कि उसमें पाउडर है तो
मेरा दिमाग पजल हो गया कि ये क्या चीज निकल आई है।
तो आप वही मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आप जो है थोड़ी देर के लिए
आप इनको समझाएं।
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि आप सोचें। आप
कि मेरे दिमाग मेरा पजल हो गया कि इसमें निकला क्या, क्या हो रहा है।
मैं वही ये कह रहा हूँ कि आप थोड़ी देर के लिए आराम से सोचें और उसके बाद जो है आप इंटरव्यू जब ये सवाल पूछेंगे आप जवाब दें। तो अभी जो है हम
आप मेरे पास बैठे वरना मेरा हाथ।
मैं यही बैठूंगा, मैं यहाँ बैठूंगा, आप आराम से जो है थोड़ी देर आराम कर लें फिर इंटरव्यू रखें। पर इंटरव्यू जो है वो जितनी देर तक हमें सच नहीं पता चल जाता उतनी देर तक जारी रहेगी, ठीक है?
He said to me in the Customs Green Channel that he was coming to for 3 or 4 weeks because his auntie needed hospital treatment because of her neck.
आपने इनको ग्रीन चैनल में बताया था कि आप यहाँ 3 या 4 हफ्ते के लिए आ रहे हैं क्योंकि आपकी आंटी ने इलाज के लिए, गर्दन के इलाज के लिए उनको हॉस्पिटल में दाखिल होना है, इसलिए आपको उनकी जरूरत।
उन्होंने कहा था जी मैंने एक्सरे वगैरह करवाने हैं तो साथ में मेरी लुक आफ्टर भी हो जाएगी।
She had told me that since I have to get X-rays and then you will be able to look after me.
So what he told me about that, he was not telling me the truth.
तो जब आप ग्रीन चैनल में ये बातें कर रहे थे वो सही नहीं था।
किधर?
ग्रीन चैनल में जो आपने ये कहा ना कि सिर्फ मैं आंटी की देखभाल के लिए आया हूँ, वो सही नहीं था, बल्कि आप तो यहाँ नौकरी की तलाश में आए थे।
जी हाँ, उन्होंने मुझे कहा था कि आपको स्टोर पे किसी पे काम मिल जाएगा। तो
Yes, it's right, because they had suggested that I might be able to get a job in a store.
So why did he lie to me?
आपने फिर वो झूठ वहाँ क्यों बोला?
मैंने तो सोचा अगर जॉब मिल जाएगी तो फिर वीज़े की अगर वो करवाते हैं तो फिर तो पता चल जाता है ना।
He was of the opinion that if I could get a job, then the visa could be extended.
आप 15 मिनट के बाद आ जाएं।
She says 15
minutes with pleasure. Yeah. We'll come back up in about 15 minutes. Would you like to have a wash or? How about a cup of tea?
Chai. All right. Tea.
That's tea. Yeah. I would just want you to settle yourself, please.
Yeah. Get it.
We're not trying to
Chai
frighten
चाहिए या दूध?
I don't want to frighten you.
Please.
आप इस सुकून करें आप और जो है इस तरह से कोई नहीं चाहे आप जैसे कह रही हैं कि आप नहीं रोएंगी अब बस ठीक है। अब आप चाय जो है पिएं और थोड़ी देर आराम से सोचें और फिर जो है उसके बाद
सोचने वाली बेटा को बात।
Where did you find that?
Upstairs in this bag. There's about half as much again still in here, and a Gyro Bank check in his name as well.
We thought there'd be some money here, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. She has had a very long crying session and breaking down, and now she's putting forward explanations as to the people who sold the bag in the market. They are smugglers and they're very bad people. This is obviously a mistake on their part to give her a suitcase containing thousands of pounds worth of heroin for 500 rupees. She can't understand that. I've put it to her that I don't believe that story, that people don't give away that value of drugs, and she's at the moment still denying it.
We've finished searching the house now. We haven't found any drugs at all. We have found the suitcase which was used by the woman last time she came to this country. So we'll be taking that back to see if there's any evidence of it having been used to bring drugs into the country. We've also found, as you've seen, quite a lot of money. First estimate was 5,000, but I think it might be a little bit less than £5,000 in cash. That could be part of his legitimate business.
I've got to squeeze these two, yeah.
So he has squeezed that. He has squeezed that already. Okay.
So could you explain to the gentleman that he's been detained overnight at Heathrow Police Station and he is now going to be taken there in handcuffs?
आज रात आपको पुलिस स्टेशन में रखा जाएगा, तो ये आपके वो लगा देंगे और फिर आपको वहाँ स्टेशन पुलिस स्टेशन ले जाएंगे। Who's got the car? I can drive the car.
Official car, yeah.
Official car.
The white one, outside the door.
White one. Yeah. Okay.
Any medicines she's need to take, overnight or.
Well, I think you'll have to ask her.
I'll ask her, yeah.
If there's
आपने कोई दवाई वगैरह जो है वो अब लेनी है तो आप ले लें।
इसमें लेनी है तो
नहीं, आपको ये सारा जो है बैग वो रात को जो इस्तेमाल करनी है।
ये बैग भी नहीं मिलेगा, टूथब्रश है उसमें, पेस्ट है,
टूथब्रश वगैरह तो
मेडिसिन है,
टूथब्रश तो वो
हेयर ब्रश है, उन्हें देख लिए, चेक कर लिए।
हेयर ब्रश और टूथब्रश तो वो ले जाने देंगे आपको। उसके अलावा जो और दूसरी चीजें हैं मेरे ख्याल में नहीं, वो आपको पान रखने देंगे।
मैंने पहले ही फेंक दिया था।
पान नहीं रखने देंगे आपको, और ये सारी मेडिसिन नहीं रखने देंगे आपको।
मैंने खाने में थी